Happy Labor Day, everyone. It's 1/28. It's Monday. It's officially Labor Day, and I'm in the kitchen cooking. So what I have in the pan here is, I'm on a kick lately. I was thinking of my ex-late husband. I used to eat roast beef and spatula. I've talked about this before. I didn't feel like making spatula. I didn't want to buy roast beef. It's just me. So I want to use what I had in the house. So I bought, because I really didn't like that roast beef Hellshire stuff I bought last time, I bought just, when did I buy this? When did I buy this? Pack date was the 1st. Barely an ounce. It's like, these are already made up at Wegmans in the cooler, and it was $5.10, and this was the lowest price one I could find, and it's called Wegmans Black Angus Just Roast Beef, 97% fat-free. 3 slices is 60 calories. Not that bad. There's apps, and when they just roast beef, it's just roast beef. It's not seasoned. There's none of that caramel flavoring weird stuff in it. So it's just roast beef. And you actually can ask the people at the deli, because if you've gone into the meat department, you know you can't get near a pot roast or beef stew. I mean, maybe some people can get near it, but I can't. So, and most people that are on a budget can't. And you could still make a lovely dinner for, like, that'll feed 3 people. That's going to be 3 servings. Same as you would make a pot roast. The only thing different is my ex-husband and his dad is German, so they made roast beef and spatula on Sunday. I'm Italian. We made pasta and red sauce. It's so funny because it seems like when you get married, or at least this is the way it was for me, I always enjoyed being with my ex-husband's side of the family on Sundays and on holidays, because they made foods I had never eaten before. And you know, even though your own family makes the family favorites, it's the same thing you always get. So I really enjoyed going to his house for, like, Sunday dinners once in a while, because my mother-in-law and my father-in-law and my husband would be all playing in the kitchen with the roast beef and gravy all day. They'd be walking in, doctoring it up, putting a little beer in it, putting a little wine in it, a little more flour in it, a little more butter in it, a little of this, a little of that. And my ex-mother-in-law used to make her roux with flour and butter and a little kitchen bouquet. I didn't use kitchen bouquet because I don't want all those chemicals. So I used, I'm sure there's just as many chemicals in what I just did, but I used my favorite thing, which is Herbox sodium-free beef. I used 1 packet. I started off with a teaspoon of butter and just about 4 slices of beef chopped up. There it is. And a half of a yellow onion. And then I wasn't even going to buy those crappy looking carrots for $2-something a pound. So I bought the 99-cent little hybrid carrots, and I chopped them up into, like, kind of a stew chop down the middle and then just diagonal. And I let my onions really caramelize. I just put them on low, slow, and kept turning them. And then I had a tiny, tiny bit of bucatini, like this much left, like 2 servings. I chopped it down into little pieces, like that. So it kind of looks like a noodle. So I'm imitating a dish that really was lovely. I didn't want to use any tomato paste or any tomato. They never put tomato in it, but I felt like it needed something because I didn't have wine or beer. So I put, again, a little splash of dollar store balsamic vinegar of Modena.